Hi everyone, David here, and what I want to show you very quickly is I blogged about this tool probably a few days ago about IUseImautomator.com, and you can kind of check out this tool if you want to. I found this tool, like I said in the review, actually in a forum. Someone had posted about what they do after they publish a blog post. And if you're doing any blogging or anything, just publishing a post is good, it's great, but you have to promote it in some way. So this is one of the ways you can promote your post, and it can help you rank a little bit higher in Google also, or the search engines for that post. So anyway, what I did is basically what I do with this website, and I'll show you very quickly in a short tutorial, is basically I just linked back to another website, which is marketersdomination.com. And what this is, it's an article directory, and it submits to, I think, around 200 other websites that are in its network. So the owners created a bunch of websites, and it submits, it auto syndicates to those websites, various things. So this is one article I put through, and this is one of the websites I found. So what I'm going to do is basically I just copy the URL, then I go back over here. Once you log in, you can click on Tools, and you have 4 different options here. If you go through the training, it talks about article submitter, RSS submitter, and directory submitter. I've only used bookmarking submitter. I haven't done any of the other stuff as of yet. I know the article submitter is going away according to its blog. Once the article directory stops working, they're just going to take it out completely. And they update the bookmarks. The bookmark submitter, they update the websites very frequently. In fact, I've been in for about 3 weeks using this tool, and they've already added some sites. They've taken some sites away. So they're pretty active about that, which is good, because if you've done any social book marketing sites, those websites, they come and they go very quickly. So they could be up for a week, then gone forever. They could be up for several years, then gone forever. So they vary a lot. And a lot of times there's new sites that come online all the time. So that's a good thing. They do have a directory submitter and RS submitter. I've not used any of these, but you can try them out. In the training, they kind of tell you what it is. So back to this, basically all you have is when you log in, you can kind of come to submit new, and you can kind of see the ones I submitted. You have a choice here. You can do no spinning, which means everything stays the same. The title, the description all stays the same. You can do a spin tax, which right here shows you how to do a spin tax, which is usually the squiggly lines, pike, which is a straight line, squiggly lines, and the pike separates what you want to post. So usually I will paste the URL here. I check it to make sure it's valid. Then I take the title, and here you kind of see what I've done. And if you pause the video, you can kind of see some of the things I've done. That's the squiggly lines. It's like shift and one of the other keys near the enter key, and the pike separates these. So basically I come up with about 3 or 4 titles, and I come up with like 3 or 4 descriptions. I just rewrite the whole description because it's only about 2 or 3 sentences, so I just rewrite the whole thing. And that way I don't have to worry about bad grammar or anything with the description, from just changing out a word to another word. So I just rewrite the whole thing. Then you add the tags. So once you do that, you pick the category. Here's the website you have here. There's 48 different sites that it submits to right now. And the way the credit system works is for a page rank of 8, which is a rank that Google gives certain ranks. It's usually 0 to 10. 8 costs you 8 credits. So if you go to Endo feed, that's 2 credits. So this is showing how many credits it's going to cost. I think to submit to all of them, I think it's about 144 credits now. I'm a little bit low on my credits, so it won't really show it here. And then basically you have your credits remaining. And then you can go very fast. So very fast is 25 links per day. Fast is 5 links per day. Normal is 1 link per day. slow is one link every 3 days. So I did normal, so it'll probably take about 44 days for mine to actually go through. On a few of the others that I will show you in a few minutes that actually ranked, I did fast, which is 5 links per day. So it takes about a week to go through that. So it's very fast. And then I've never done very fast, but the only time you probably want to do very fast is if you're bookmarking like a news article that you just wrote. So you probably want to do fast for that. But normally I do normal or fast, submit, review, and it'll show you kind of an example of one of them. And then it'll bring you back to this website. And what I want to show you very quickly is once you submit a site, it usually schedules for the next day. But some of the other ones I've done, you succeed. It's a pretty high success rate, I would say. You have succeeded, failed. So some of these do fail. Then sometimes it gives you a reason, operation timed out. No static URL created. Well, that succeeded, but there's no static URL created for that bookmark. And you can kind of click if you want to check out the bookmark that it actually did. And then you have it scheduled later. And usually when they fail, you can resubmit them again later. Like this one, I can probably try to submit again later. And it'll schedule it usually for the next day. So, and sometimes it will take them out. One of these I know, I think O'Neill Brook, it actually took out. They actually removed it and it failed. If it fails, it doesn't charge you any credits. In fact, it gives you those credits back. So a failure doesn't really hurt you in that sense. So just a few results I've had. Best resistance band for P90, resistant bands for P90X. I'm hiding my results, so this is not my personal thing in Google. I am logged in, but I'm hiding the results. So before I used the tool, I was on the bottom of page 2. Now I'm at the top of page 2. Another one, so that's a pretty good success. Try to get on page 1, maybe very soon, maybe not. The other one, which I saw a big increase, I was on page 9 for online business ideas for women. Now I'm on top of page 6, and sometimes I'm at the bottom of page 5. So I'm going to continue, and that's one of the links that I bookmarked here was for that. I kind of like to so-called layer the links here, which means you're bookmarking backlinks to your main website. So again, that's my results. A few of them, I think Brain Abundance, I haven't really had any results yet with it. So so kind of good and bad with it. Again, SEO does change a lot. So depending on when you're viewing this, I may no longer use this tool. I may be using it even heavier. It all varies. So, but I like the tool. It's updated a lot, which is kind of nice. You can kind of check out their blogs, and they talk about some of the philosophies and theories behind using this. And basically, it's to save time. So the bookmark 44 sites, bookmark them. If you did it manually, it'll probably take you about 3 or 4 hours, which is a lot of time. So it takes you about 15 minutes to write up some titles, some descriptions, and then you just let the website do the rest. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. You can send me an email. If you know my phone number, you can call me, check me out on Facebook. However you want to get in touch with me. Anyway, this is David out, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.